Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Hey, Mickey rolls by the minute, thinking in and out of the box. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Oh yeah. So let's get into it. Don't you wanna do it? Listen every day 'cause he got something to say. Funny little chatterbox. Mickey talks.
Yeah, I talk every day, all day, never stop. Before we get started,
You really have been talking all day, man.
dude, I'll tell you about that in a second. I just want to show the shirt. That's our good buddy who wrote our theme song, Dennis Shockett. That is one of his 49 bands.
Yeah, Atomic Light Orchestra.
This one's an awesome one.
He's got a bunch of great tributes too, man.
Dude, he's such a talented freak of nature. Yeah.
And
a
our
super nice
theme
guy.
song is a hit song, man.
It's a great theme song.
I think the guy wasted his hit song on us, man.
I do too, buddy.
I think it's $1 million song.
I do too, buddy.
Yeah.
He doesn't know this yet, but I'm getting ready to, and I got to explain it to him. I'm going to take this song and I'm going to shop it to labels.
Yeah.
Because I think technically I own it.
Switch the lyrics up just a little bit.
Yeah, Ricky talks.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, buddy, I have been talking all day. I want to thank all the people on Rumble and Joe Rambo and friends.
Yeah, shout out Rambo and friends.
Oh, they had me on again today, Matt, and I'll tell you, what a fun show.
Yeah.
I mean, it stresses you out a little bit, doesn't it?
Don't stress me out. I like their show.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to back on.
All right.
We got to do a
I'm
duo
in.
soon.
I'm waiting for my invite.
Yeah, we'll do it, buddy. No doubt. So I did, 2.5 hours with them. Took a 30-minute break, and now here we are.
Yeah, man.
I love it, though. I don't want to do nothing
Not even
else.
hoarse.
No, I never lose my voice.
Is that right? You don't blow your voice out, huh?
When I smoked.
Yeah.
Maybe once or twice a year.
Yep.
If I did like sometimes it would happen if I had Thursday night comedy shows and had to do the morning show, you get no sleep, maybe 4 hours of sleep and you get up and your voice is like this.
Yeah.
But very rare. I usually don't. I'm lucky. It's because I take such good care of myself.
Yeah, of course. Man.
The coffee and the sodas and
right. Vaping,
the vapes and the horrible meals, all that. I think it helps the throat.
Yeah.
You never see a really fat guy horse. You know what I mean? That's always the skinny guy that goes, "Hey, sorry, man."
Right. The guy that jogs 4 miles a day.
Yeah, that guy. He
Yeah.
finishes the race. I didn't think I'd finish. Meanwhile, the fat guy's 12 miles in going, "I need another bowl of pasta." How was your day, man? Did you do anything?
It was good. Just working stuff, know. Yeah.
Now, has your daughter, has she come down off of cloud nine from having an undefeated season?
She's psyched, man. And
what a great accomplishment.
I know. I think what's really going to seal it for her and make her feel it, they're getting these undefeated sweatshirts, which haven't come in yet. So probably, this month, end of November-ish, maybe they'll get that and it'll really set in for her.
If only your daughter was cute to go along with her athletic ability. My God. I mean, Matt, is there a chance? Well, Liz isn't short for a woman, right? No. So your daughter does have a chance to sprout a little bit.
Yeah, I mean the doc's saying 5'5", but what do they know?
Right.
Really, it's just a guess.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
My wife's taller than that.
Right. And but good God, I mean, that girl can write her own ticket to do anything she wants.
Yeah, I'm in trouble, but she's gonna do well for herself.
And I always talk about how pretty she is and stuff, but I don't mention enough how smart and just how well put together.
You're not kidding, man.
Dude,
the girl can argue her case.
Yeah. Well,
I think she could be a lawyer.
You don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that. I'm just saying she could.
Have her be
this is my life, though, Mick. This is my life.
Have her need a lawyer.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. No, I hear you, buddy.
Yeah.
But so congratulations to your beautiful
thanks,
daughter.
man. Thanks.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, tomorrow, we're going to be at Legends of the Fog, who is bringing us the show today. Legends of the Fog is Maryland's legendary haunted event. Of course, the great rides, including the Haunted Hayride, the Farewell Hotel, Cornstalkers, which is that insane haunted corn maze where they touch you and shit. I ain't doing that.
Which one you doing?
None of them. The slaughterhouse. I'm doing the lobby, Matt. I'm not going to disappoint anybody because I'm telling you right now, I'm not going past.
That'd be such a great video to play on the show, though. A video you going through. I mean, what would you sound like a little girl shrieking?
You know what else would be a great video? Probably me doing heroin. That's not going to happen either because they'll both kill me just as bad. You don't understand, dude. I go into full panic attacks. Waiting for the scare. That's what messes me. The scare never bothers me. The screaming, the saw coming down. None of it. It's that anticipation of what's going to happen.
I got an interesting story that's kind of something about that coming up for the news. So we'll talk about that.
Awesome. Actually. Legends of the Fog, legendsofthefog.com. Go to there and get your tickets. We will be there broadcasting live tomorrow starting at 5. And
tomorrow, this Thursday the 30th for those of you watching.
Correct.
Not at 5 o'clock.
Correct. And that is use promo code Mickey to buy your tickets and get 10% off.
Yeah, man. It's Aberdeen.
Aberdeen. Yeah.
Aberdeen,
Carson Run Road. Right. Is that right?
Yeah.
Carson's Run Road. And it's 500 Carson's Run Road. So get out there. Matt, one other thing before we get into our show. Actually, I'll wait. I'll wait till later in the show.
All right.
Nothing bad or good, even. It's just something I wanted to tell you. But let's get into it, and you bring Brad in.
All right. So our guest today, I know from the music scene from back in the day. He was in a band, I should say, called Skitzo Calypso. But since then, he's been doing a podcast of his own called Mouthful of Graffiti.
Which is, by the way, let me just say, when you told me the name, I was so pissed. Because it's a great name.
It is, man. It really is.
Great name for a podcast.
So he's been hosting that for a while now. I think since 2020 or 21. We'll ask him in a second here. But mainly music guests. But he's had all kinds of interesting people on the podcast. And he's also an author. So we'll get into all that. Please welcome Mr. Brad Cox. How are you, Brad?
I am excited to be here. I have had the Mickey Talks song in my head.
It's an earworm, man.
I know Dennis Shockett's got the gift, man.
Yeah. It's unreal, isn't it?
It really is.
Dude, that guy can just, hey, Dennis, write me a song. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Here it is.
It's ridiculous.
Well, we didn't even ask him anymore. He's like, it's October. We got a new show for you.
We got another song coming up.
Have you had him on your podcast yet?
I have. Yeah. He's a talented guy. 1974 band. He's got all the
ALO. The Beatles, the Fab Four, whatever that's
called.
Which
is great, man. I saw that this summer. It's amazing.
And what I love is he doesn't do character tributes.
Right.
They're just his band playing all of that.
And like super dialed in. Like it sounds like you're listening to the band.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Enough about him, Brad.
Well,
let's get back to you, my friend. So I remember Skitzo Calypso. I think when you guys started, if I had to guess, 97?
Pretty much, 1998.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right there.
I remember because I thought it was a great name, Skitzo Calypso.
So I feel like I've had to live with that decision for the past 28 years. I don't think it's a great name.
I like it.
I feel like I'm stuck with it.
You didn't pick that name. I didn't know that. Did you not pick that name?
No, I did. It was just one of those things that you do it when you're 18 years old.
And you're like, this is cool.
This is cool. Well, I wanted something that didn't. It could be anything. It could be funk. It could be punk.
That's what I loved about the band. It fit any genre. Metal band. A metal band could be called Skitzo Calypso.
Right.
I really believe it.
You know what's funny, though? There are a lot of big bands right now who feel the same way you do. They're like, God, if I could go back and change my band name so don't feel so bad, because there's a lot of famous people that feel the same way you do.
You know
too.
what it is? It's the spelling thing. Like I've seen the band name spelled so many different ways on so many different marquees. It's like, okay, there's a reason I didn't use the C and the H, because then it just looks like shitzo. We don't want that out there. Right. I don't even plant that seed, but I know it's going to happen, right?
Right.
But the Skitzo Calypso, it's like at a point it became a sound, and then it was like it didn't really quite fit the sound. But now we're going back.
Yeah.
And we're just basically doing kitchen sink, the kitchen sink approach.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're good at. We just, I have an idea. If it's going to be funk, it's going to be funk.
Is it all original?
Always original.
Yeah. It was in the beginning too, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Did you open for Jimmy's Chicken Shack here?
Yes.
In fact, yeah. That's where I saw you guys. You were a great frontman, by the way.
Thank you.
I do remember seeing you and going, wow, this guy's really entertaining.
I really appreciate that.
That's the truth, by the way. I don't know how. I've probably been 20 years since I've seen your band, but Man, I absolutely remember that. So welcome to the show, man.
Thank you. And actually, the Jimmy's Chicken Shack show came because of a Noise in the Basement event.
There you go.
And we won a Band of the Month contest, and the prize was you got to open for a national, and it happened to be Jimmy's Chicken Shack, and that was like the first big gig that we played.
Was it awesome for you?
It was awesome, but you learn a lot really fast. Like, you know, you're coming up from the clubs and was like, are we ready for this?
Right.
And I think we were.
Yeah.
But we still had a little ways
What year
to go.
was that, Brad?
2003.
2003.
Yeah, that's exactly when it was.
Yeah.
And then because of that gig, Bob Schmuff, you remember Bob?
Sure.
Thunderdome. He started plucking us up for every single like LA Gun, Slaughter, whatever, 793. We just started getting all these opportunities.
I remember those days, actually. Yeah,
it was like every month we're opening for another national. We're like, this is amazing. Like, we don't even know what's happening. And then around 2004, I was like, I better start really learning how to sing.
Somebody's going to see us.
You know what it was, though? I took lessons with Steve Whiteman.
The greatest.
And, you know, after a couple months, he's like, Brad, you know how he talks.
Listen, Brad.
Yeah.
You're doing great. Just keep doing your exercises and we'll get it all together.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right. But he was like, Brad, you sing fine. You got no damn confidence. That's what it is. You got no confidence.
Got no damn confidence. So, get out there and get yourself some confidence.
So that helped, though. Hearing it from
free.
Yeah. Hearing it from a guy that I respected. I was like, okay, so I can carry a tune.
Yeah.
I just need to be more confident about it. So he started giving us these gigs up in Pennsylvania at this place called Fat Daddies.
Yeah, I remember Fat Daddies.
And he'd just give us opening slots with Funny Money.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point him standing by the kitchen door because the kitchen was like where
we all loaded I remember,
in.
Yep.
And he's just standing there like this. And we did a couple covers. We did Welcome to the Jungle.
Right.
We did Sympathy for the Devil. And after the show, he's like, you don't need me. You sound great.
Yeah.
I was like, I made it.
And he's also, I mean, the thing about Steve, too, he's just inspiring to be around.
He's so great.
You just want to do good around the guy, man.
Yeah.
Do you still love music?
I love it probably even more.
Good for you, man.
Yeah. Who is Skitzo? Who's like left from the original lineup of Skitzo now?
Well, there's a guy named Gary Holmes.
Yeah.
Okay. The other Gary. The other Holmes brothers there if we were to do a live show. But he's not. He hasn't been on the recording on the new record. He's just kind of checked out a little bit. He's got 3 kids. He's busy.
How old is he?
42, 43.
Right. I mean, at that point, you're like, are we on tour?
You can't ask rock stars that
I'll
question.
be at the Chuck E. Cheese. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so and we still stay in touch with Teresa.
Yeah.
We every once in a while.
Is she in California now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So every once in a blue moon, we'll send her a track and be like, put some keys on it. Or, you know, and she'll do it and send it right back.
Is there ever going to be an original Skitzo Calypso lineup show again?
I don't know if that's possible because there's been like 30 band members. So I don't know sure what their original lineup would be.
I got you.
You'd have to sell tickets to the band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
right.
Only people allowed in.
All right, so you get to play on these 2 songs. You play on these 2 songs.
How many records has it been now for you guys?
It's a lot, man. It's like 12 records.
Wow.
At this point,
you're in the studio now, aren't you?
Yeah, we're finishing a new one.
Do you write everything?
Yeah,
it's all
much.
You.
I mean, I can't say that entirely. Gary will put his input in. There was an EP we did together with the Holmes brothers that was basically us in a room. But I've found that writing songs like that is very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Like, how are you supposed to know what I'm feeling and write to that? So I feel like there's always got to be that, at least the idea person, and then the other people can kind of flesh it out.
I heard a great quote from Bernie Taupin, who, of course, wrote all the lyrics for every Elton John song. And somebody asked him one time, when you write the lyrics, do you ever just in your head hear the song before Elton gets it? And he goes, every time. And he goes, and the reporter said, have you ever heard one that when you heard it, you were like, oh my God, that's what I heard? And he goes, no, thank God. Elton's right every time.
It's funny, man, because those guys, I don't think they ever wrote in the same room together.
Never.
I don't think they ever did.
He never heard Elton sit down on the piano and work on his lyrics.
Yeah, fascinating.
They did it separately.
Yeah.
And Bernie said, I never heard the song until Elton recorded it.
Yeah.
They didn't even question each other.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And if Elton wanted to change lyrics, he would ask Bernie if it was okay.
Of course. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's pretty damn
very
cool.
Yeah.
You know,
how about you? You're mostly, I'm guessing, in the room with your people when you're writing.
No. Usually I come up with the idea on an acoustic. That's the great thing about writing on an acoustic because once you have a song, you can make it punk, you can make it country.
Of course,
you
you
can
can do anything you want. Yeah.
So I sit there with the acoustic, I write everything like that, and then if I ever want to go out and take it back acoustic, I can do that.
Sure.
It's always an option. And then the guys, I bring it in, and then they're like, okay, well, this needs a riff here, this needs a solo here, this needs a drum fill here, or whatever. But they tend to honor the vision pretty well, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
great guys.
You know, bands, it's really why I ended up in comedy, because bands are tough, man.
They are.
Because, you know, people call it ego, and what it really is just undeniable passion. When you feel a certain way about something, to give that up and just say, okay, we'll do it your way, it's hard to do, because in the back of your mind, you're saying, my way's better. Not necessarily right. You're not necessarily right. But that part is where I think people struggle, especially when you're working in teams.
I mean, it's like being married to 4 other people, you know?
Yeah. And 4 of them are cheating on you. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm picking up this show with this band.
You're right.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Brad, you know, obviously an artistic guy. You'd like to create.
Yes.
And now you're doing a podcast as well, or been doing it.
Yep.
What do you find that you like about podcasting that you can't get from being in a band?
I've really enjoyed getting to know the different musicians in a different way. Like when we're on stage, we're certain people.
Sure.
And also kind of like representing myself to people as well.
Love that.
Because I think people maybe saw the guy on stage and thought, oh, he's unapproachable, or he's egotistical, or he's this or that.
I mean, that all happens to be true.
It's
but
100% accurate.
I'm kidding.
But, you know, you get them in the room and then you get to know them.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it is whether you're 18 years old or you're 55 years old, everybody's got a story in there.
Yeah.
Some people have more of a story, and those are easier guests to interview for sure.
Yeah.
But I just like getting to know people.
Yeah.
I was a journalism major at Towson, so it's kind of scratching that itch. My shows are kind of like 60 minutes. Like I have all the questions mapped out. I'm not good on the fly.
Right.
You know, but
no, but you're right though, man. Curiosity is a big part of that. Just being curious about people. I think good interviewers, you got to be a little bit curious about people.
I find like when I love interviewing people as well, right? And the thing I love about it is some of the best conversations I ever had in my life are just some dude I just met.
Yeah.
And you just start talking. And the next thing you know, you look at your watch, you go, holy shit, we've been talking for 2 hours. And that's how I've always tried to do.
Happens a lot on this show, man.
Yeah, you just talk.
We'll get in deep with some people.
Yeah, and I really enjoy, and I think it's something that, whether you want to call it Hollywood or whatever, got away from, was just everything had to be 7-minute clips. Make it awesome in 7 minutes. And it's like,
and that's why I told Brad the other day too, because I just did the Mouthful of Graffiti podcast, and we'll talk about that once it's out.
No, I didn't get invited.
Well, I think you might be. I think you might be, buddy.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Show. Hell yeah, I'd love to do that.
Just got a commitment.
Yep.
But I was telling him, I said, back when I was doing Noise in the Basement on Nutty at Rock, it was a very abridged interview that I had to do with people. And it's great because you're able to sit back and do long form with these people. And you've been doing it consistently for a bunch of years now,
about 4 years now.
Yeah.
I'm up to 187 episodes, but
we'll catch you in 4 weeks.
I know. That's what I'm worried about. No, it's like the episodes take so long.
Yeah,
it's
I get it.
There's the research portion, there's the actual like coming up with all the marketing stuff.
Sure.
There's doing the episode, and then there's editing the episode, and that is the bear.
Oh,
like
trust
an
me.
hour episode, 3 hours of editing. It makes me want to walk into the ocean. I'm just like, I hate that part. I'm getting to the point now where I have editing fatigue. That's why your episode isn't done yet.
Sure.
Because I'm just looking at it like, well.
Now, let me ask you.
You need an editing slave.
I do. I need somebody to help me out. Sure.
Have you ever like interviewed someone and you're like, I don't even need to edit it? Has it ever been that?
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Well, it's usually like okay, here's a great example. Like a guy like John Allen.
Sure.
John Allen has stories for days.
Yeah.
Kelly Bell was the same way.
Right. You just let them talk.
So when I see the audio clip, there's like a bar of Brad.
Right.
And then there's like John Allen.
8 minutes of
Brad,
right.
John Allen. And so it's
what
like,
a gift though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, John Allen and Kelly Bell.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. It's unreal.
I remember in 1996 or something, going to a dance, and there was a Kelly Bell song on the radio. It was a hit. Right?
Either FBI or Homegrown, one of those two.
Yeah. Nutty at Rock days.
Yeah.
It's been like 30, years.
Yeah.
And he's still cranking them out.
It's unreal
Yeah.
what he does. Going back to what you do, though. So when you go from, there's nothing better. I know it in a different way being a front man. I look at it as a comedian. All the attention's on you.
Yeah.
Do you find like you're able to sort of relax a little more doing the podcast because not everybody's staring at you, so to speak, the whole time? Not all the attention's on you.
I don't know. I think I actually do better when everybody's staring at me.
I do too. I just wanted to ask how you felt about that.
It's a little bit more sterile and cold,
right?
In a sense, because a great example is we do the live show at Reb Records.
Yeah,
there's an audience,
right?
And when there's an audience,
I get it.
It's funny.
I get it.
Yeah, it just happens.
I get it. So you're more relaxed in front.
Yeah,
yeah, I am too. Matt knows that. Yeah, I'm never more relaxed than with a microphone in my hand on stage.
Yeah,
I just whatever reason I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah,
at least that's what I believe.
I think it comes down to rapport in this type of a situation, and when you're in rapport with somebody, I mean that's when an interview gets really good. I
think you're right.
Yeah.
Is there do you have a bucket list of guys that you haven't or ladies that you haven't talked to yet?
You, of course.
Oh, stop.
We're
I'm not even a shot glass list, let alone a bucket list.
No, there's definitely people like I would love to get Lizzie Hale on.
Oh.
But like, I don't even know who to contact at this point.
Right.
Tom Kiefer, he was a huge influence on me. And he's right here in Pennsylvania.
Really? Tom Kiefer?
Yeah.
So they're from Philly.
Yeah, I know that.
I can give you the trajectory here.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
So I had a Night Songs cassette when I was a kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
I loved it. I would skateboard around my neighborhood listening to Night Songs.
Such a great album, dude.
Oh,
I don't even know where I came from, but I got it. And so then Columbia House sent Zeppelin 3 and you opened it, you had to pay for it.
Yep.
But it was like this, all of a sudden there was this bridge backwards to the 70s. I'm like, it started with Immigrant Song. We're like, oh, there's high pitched vocals.
Yeah.
And I was like really drawn to that. And that's a pretty eclectic record anyway.
Sure.
And then later was Appetite came out. And that kind of, that was like the
So
album.
you're a rock guy at heart.
I'm a rock guy at heart, but like when I write, I don't write songs about like drugs and women. And
No. I just mean the music that literally speaks to you is rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it about Cinderella that Tom Kiefer, that you just literally were like, man, this is great. What was it?
It was the voice and the blues rock and roll.
Yeah. And he doesn't get enough credit for what a guitar player he is.
He's incredible.
I love the guy. I do. I saw him at HammerJokes. They were incredible.
Same.
Yeah. What did you think of the local scene back then? Were you around for the HammerJokes days of all? Yeah, it's a little before you, right?
A little before me.
Yeah. Because there were so many great, like, I don't know if you know Brian Jack from Child's Play, and then if you would have said, it's a really,
obviously know the name.
Yeah. It's a really interesting story because Slaughter, you know that band,
yes,
same label as Child's Play, and the label just decided that Slaughter was the ticket, and then but Brian Jack, you would have loved. I mean, every tool, everything you'd ever want in a front man. Do you think music now is heading back to more genuine rock roots for younger kids?
I really hope so.
I see it. It's weird. I have a son that's 22 that's really into music.
But you can't start making waves without people shitting on you. And that's the thing. Like Youngblood's great.
I love him.
But people are already like, oh, he's a product of Disney. And
I could care less. That dude, I love him.
He's great.
I think he's great for the genre. I think he's great for rock and roll.
Yep.
I really do. And there's some, like I told you, that band Feel. I'm telling you, that band's gonna break. I don't know.
It's good to see young blood.
Exactly.
No pun intended.
Right.
In
Younger
the industry
dudes and girls out there rocking again.
Right. Sure.
I don't want it to go all the way back to LA Gun sleazy, LA strip sounding stuff, but I don't hate that stuff either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was fun.
Right.
Is that
but that was all blues influence, man. So that bluesy kind of rock.
No, I agree.
Exists right now. New stuff. I'm saying coming out.
And there's a lot of it, and I'm happy about it.
Dirty Honey. You look at bands like Dirty Honey.
Have you seen Ace Monroe?
I don't think so.
Dude, them dudes, I love them. I mean, there's some cool stuff out there. But Brad, when you make a move like from singing in a band and then going and doing, a long form interview type show.
Yeah.
What are the pros and cons for you? Like, what do you love about it? And what drives you? I think you kind of just did that. You love the conversation. You hate the technical side.
I can get into a little bit further. I like getting people to that point where they start talking about things that they didn't intend to talk about. I've had guests on the show that they get so down the wormhole in the interview that they're crying.
Yeah.
Or they're sharing something they've never shared.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, wow. And
yeah.
You as an interviewer, you start kind of like pulling back. Like,
yeah.
Oh, man, does he even know where he's going here?
Right.
Or she?
Yeah.
I had one guy is like, this is like therapy.
Yeah.
So that's a magical part about podcasting.
Yeah.
Like, you see it with some of these other guys, like Bill Maher can get there.
Bill's incredible.
He is incredible.
I love the guy.
Well, he's so intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, he's just next level.
Well, and the thing about him that I think makes him so engaging is you can love him for an hour and 5 minutes. And in that hour and 5 minutes, you hated him for 5 because he said something you didn't agree with.
Right.
But he brought it back in a way where you just went, all right, he feels that way about that. I feel differently. And he never disrespects his guests.
Yep.
And I've heard some great shows with him. Like the Charlie Kirk one. Did you hear that one?
I saw bits and pieces of it, yes.
A devout atheist in Bill Maher and a devout Christian. And it was fascinating to watch those two brilliant minds just do this. And at the end of it, you're like, holy shit, that was wild.
It was,
you know,
Yeah, people need to be able to pull that off and be respectful at the same time.
And
It's an art form in itself.
They both had so much respect for each other. Well, when I think when you meet someone who Brad, I would like your opinion on this. You can disagree with them fundamentally about everything, but you respect their intellect and the way that they can sort of articulate it to not just come out and say, Brad, you're stupid. Look at it my way.
Right.
You know, which I find to be horrible in anything. But I think that's what great interviewers do. You know, and do you find that you do that?
You respect their humanity. You don't necessarily agree with everything they say.
Right.
But most people aren't walking memes.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, I can see why you feel that way.
Right.
And I'm going to take about 15, 20 minutes to try to figure out if maybe there is some common ground.
Right.
And if there's not, we'll just move on and we'll talk about Tom Kiefer.
How long is your show usually? The episodes?
They've gone anywhere from an hour to 2.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a brilliant part too about pie and what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no time limit or.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
It's as long as it is.
Yeah.
And where do people find the Mouthful of Graffiti podcast? How do they subscribe to that?
It's on all the streaming platforms. I don't know what service you use. I use Buzzsprout.
Yep.
It's literally everywhere. And that's good and bad because when you go to try to find advertisers, sponsors, they want to see numbers. And it's like, I can't show you them. Not easily. Not without pulling up 20 websites metrics.
Right.
But it's literally everywhere. So if you go to Pandora, Apple,
Spotify,
you're
everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
That's great.
Wherever you do it.
And I don't know if you know, but Brad, in addition to being in Skitzo, Calypso, and having the Mouthful of Graffiti podcast, also an author as well.
What'd you write?
I've written a trilogy of books called The Children of the Program. And I've also got a book called These Things I've Said, which is a combination of all the song lyrics from like 1998 until at that point, 2021.
That's cool. But I want to talk about that. But go back to the first thing.
The Children of the Program.
Yeah. What is that about, the trilogy?
So it's about these 12 individuals who are sent from a purgatory state. It's called the Hallway of Stars. And they're sent back.
Fiction?
I mean,
it crosses the line.
It does cross the line.
Got it. Okay.
Does,
I just wanted to know what you're talking about. Yep.
And so they're sent back to create an enlightened race of people. And once they achieve their goal, then they get to enter a place called the Beyond, which would be like a heaven. But otherwise, they're stuck in this purgatory state. So it's a lottery of souls. 12 are sent back.
Do any of them go rogue?
Yes. And so
I'm in it.
Get the book, man. Come on, get the book.
Now I am.
So what I try to do is I try to take all the album themes and I worked them in. So like some of the dialogue is song lyrics.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea, man.
So yeah, like the first album's called Join the Cult. So the antagonist in the first book, he starts a cult. So it's like
I love it.
It's a whole thing.
It is cool. Now, Brad, you started out as a writer. You were going to be a writer originally, right?
Well, yeah. So I graduated from Towson University as a journalism major, and I got my start at the Baltimore Sun.
Right.
And I got in, and they gave me a sales job because they're just like, we'll just get you in. You'll sell the kids. I'm starting to sound like Steve.
Yeah.
We'll just get you in, and you're going to sell the kids and family news. And then once you graduate, we're going to give you an editorial role. I was like, great, let's get in.
Sounds awesome.
Until I found out what they were going to pay me to write. And I was like, you know what? This sales is all right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll stay here.
I'll start writing blogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I did. And I made a good chunk of money at the Sun.
Good for you, man.
When you could.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of scratching your itch with these books now, I guess. Your writing itch.
Right. So basically what happened was I went to this place called patch.com. So when print was tanking, digital became the thing. You know the Patch. Everybody.
Of course.
Yeah. So I was selling ad space then on the Patch. But during the training process, they put us all in New York. It was the writers and it was the salespeople. And it was like we were like literally split down the middle of the room.
Wow.
And the entire time I'm like, I belong over there.
Right.
Those are my people.
Yeah.
And so when I got laid off from that job, I was like, I'm going to write this book. And so
how long did it take you?
It took me about 1.5 years the first time
to write the first book.
Yeah.
Now I have a question. When you were writing the first book, did you know there was going to be a second and a third? Was the story in your mind done when you finished the first book? You knew there was going to be more.
No, it wasn't done. The story could have ended at the first book. And then I decided to write the second book. But when you get to the third book and you get to the very end, you would think that I had planned this whole thing.
Right.
Because of the way I
organically it all came together.
Oh, man.
Well, that's brilliant writing right there. That's what the secret
last
is.
chapter is like, if you read the first 2 chapters and then you read the last 2 chapters of the third book, you'd be like, oh,
how did we get here?
Yeah, how did we get here?
Yeah, I love that. I mean, the concept artistically is brilliant. I mean, I do. I'm really interested in reading them now.
So there's also another cool thing here. There's a soundtrack that goes with the first book that my band, We Love the Underground at the time, wrote for the book. So the album's called We Love the Underground.
I'm remembering this now. Yeah.
We Love the Underground, Children of the Program, and it goes with the book. So
that's amazing. Now, when a guy like yourself, who, I mean, I'm a little bit like this too, kind of a bohemian entertainer, and you find interests in so many different crafts. If you have to put a gun to your head and say, all right, man, you can only do one thing. The rest, is it music?
Yeah,
it is, right?
Yeah,
it's being on stage and
that's
singing.
The first love, huh?
That's the first love. And I was so exhausted from like the whole music industry world that when I started doing the books, I just went straight down the self-publishing route because I'm like, I am not going to start shopping my book. Like,
right.
I'm just like, I just want to write books. I just
did you sell any copy?
I did.
Good for you, man.
I sold a bunch of them. And then
you do book signings? You have something coming up too?
This Saturday.
At
the Bel Air Armory.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
What time?
I think it's like 9 to like 2 or 3.
I don't know if I can, but I promise if I can, I'll come up.
That'd be awesome.
I'll buy. Can you buy the books there?
Yeah, you can.
All right, perfect.
It's like a scholastic book fair for adults. Like all kinds of great artists and vendors. It's the coolest thing.
Oh, I'm gonna try my hardest to go to that.
Yeah.
Now, Brad, when you sit down to write a song, do you already have an idea? Or do you pick up a guitar, start strumming, and something comes in your head? Or do you have a lyric that you think, man, that's a cool line, let me write a whole song around it? Or is it a combination of everything I just said?
It started off as just picking up the guitar and just total stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
Get a couple albums deep and you realize, like, do I even know exactly what I'm trying to say here?
Right.
And so I started getting very mindful. So typically what happens is I'll get like kind of a turn of phrase.
Sure.
Like, for instance, this new song we just released, it's called Hiding from Your Christ.
Right.
And I thought that was really cool. That was kind of a cool line. The idea not being like Christ is in like Christianity or religion, but more like hiding from love, acceptance, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I wanted to write a song like that. So it's typically that. And I've got the acoustic there. And then the words, I'm like a faucet with words. Some people can't do the words.
Right.
I can't do anything but the words, it feels like sometimes. Like the guitar took a backseat. I actually started as a guitar player, and that was that my first songs were just guitar stuff.
Yeah.
There was no vocals, nothing like that.
Wow.
So what's the new record about then?
The new record, it takes all kinds of forms. But I did write a song about my daughter. It's called Elise. Her middle name's Elise. I didn't want to embarrass her. Called Samantha.
Cool,
yeah.
I wrote a song called With the Wolves I Cried, which is a really cool song because I took all this shitty stuff that I said about my father and all the other records, and I basically talked it into the microphone, and then I had Tony Corelli reverse it so that it would just sound like backwards voices, but it was my way of taking it back. That's the kind of stuff.
Interesting. Wow.
That's a really cool
Because
thing.
we've become close now, and now I feel shitty for saying shitty.
Well, you
things.
know something, man. I've had my issues with people, and I've learned something. You can't regret how you felt at the time. You can only appreciate the change that came with it. And so don't hang your soul on that.
No,
the regret and I wish I wouldn't have, because at the time you meant it, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And I always found when I go back and I go, God damn, I was really hard on this person, or I judged them when I shouldn't have. And what I find that I like about that moment is I've realized I've grown. Right. And I find the joy in that. Not necessarily, I don't focus on the negative part of what I did earlier. I focus on the positive part of where I am now, and I ask for forgiveness and I ask for grace.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just have learned to just go, okay, I'm human.
Right.
And so, but that's I love that reverse.
Yeah.
That's a really cool thing.
That really is, man. So is there a name for the new record, and you got a date for it yet? Or are you guys just now working through stuff?
I want to say the name. I'm going to say it here.
All right.
Yeah. So if somebody puts out a record that's titled this,
you got it
I'm going to be pissed
timestamped.
off.
Yeah.
It's called The Last Great Record of the 21st Century. That's it. That's the name of the record. Because I don't know, it may be our last record. So
yeah, I'm going to put out a record after that called Not So Fast. Brad, listen, man, we do our version of the news here.
Okay.
We'd love for you to just pop in and hang out with us.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Matt, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. By the way, before we go any further, where do people find out more about you in general? Where would you like them to go?
Brad William Cox, COX.
Yep.
.com.
All right. Brad William Cox with an X.
That's right.
.com. This news brought to us by Coffee Balam. The great people at coffeebalam.com want you to taste their amazing coffee, grown only. There's only 5 places on earth that are blue zones. This coffee is grown there. It's amazing. It's Costa Rican. It's a Maryland company, and they do everything right. It made Matt a coffee drinker, where for years all he did was eat soup in the morning. And now he is a bona fide coffee drinker because of Coffee Balam. Go to coffeebalam.com. Use the code Mickey Talks. Get 10% off your entire purchase. All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the best journalist on this show. Anyway, here it is. That's the facts. Matt, what do we got, buddy?
Well, boys, there's an outside chance, slim chance that aliens might make first contact today.
I knew it.
Yeah. There's a bunch of sites that claim aliens could make first contact today. They're basing this on the fact that an interstellar comet zipping past us will hit its closest point to the sun today. Yeah. And some people think it's an alien mothership, but the actual chances are slim. There's a guy, though, at Harvard named Avi Loeb who has been pushing the alien story.
Anytime like those higher learning places and the geniuses at them start saying stuff, I listen, because those guys aren't usually quacks. They're usually weird as hell, but they pride themselves on being factual so that they're never embarrassed.
Yeah.
I just would like to know why this guy thinks that.
Well, so the guy's been on a lot of podcasts lately, and I appreciate what the guy actually said. He said, think about what the United States does in our space program. We have so much space junk that's just out in space. We sent the Voyager out back in whatever that was, 74, I guess it was.
Turned around and took a picture of the whole freaking solar system. You know that?
Yeah.
Past Pluto, turned around and captured all 9 planets. Meanwhile, we go into a bank to rob it. The camera 8 feet away from it's blurry.
Yeah, it's all grainy.
This thing captured the whole solar system. Go ahead.
But he's saying, essentially what he's saying is it takes forever for these things to travel thousands of light years.
Yeah.
And at some point, we like to think we're the end all be all in the universe, but there's probably people or things like us that have been in this universe for 1 billion years.
Yeah.
And eventually some of this junk is going to make its way into our solar system. And that as scientists, as just the human race, we should take a look at it and see what, not necessarily being invaded, but what if it's, their tennis ball that's bounced into our neck of the woods?
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And I want to go one step further, because if you really think about it, the concept of being alone in the universe, I think, is dying. I think just the enlightenment of our own existence and understanding what's above us is causing the, God made all this for you argument to kind of be like, yeah, it's cute, but there's more. Do either one of you think that when they get here, like, I have a theory.
They'll be disappointed.
Well, that's funny, but I always think people go, are they going to attack it? I think they're going to get here. They're going to land the ship. We're going to have a military juggernaut around them. And some alien's going to get out and go, oh, my God, you guys got a bathroom? Hey, I was up there for 12,000 years. I come from, you know what I mean? Like, we forget that element.
I'm ready for the mothership. Come, take me right now, please.
What if they also find us by mistake?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it's a distress call. They're out in the universe. They're about to die and they see a planet with life.
Maybe.
It's like
or maybe they come here and offer us their intelligence and they just reshape humankind. Yeah. I mean, like,
what if ghosts are just invisible people? Like
I hear
aliens.
You.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
wondered that. Like,
I've wondered that too. If there's an entire invisible world around us, we don't even know.
Well, look, there is. I mean, according to theory, scientific theory, I mean, there's dimensions that we're not able to see. So, are they interdimensional beings?
Who knows, dude?
In the universe, I don't mean on Earth, but I guess everywhere. If you're talking about the universe,
do you believe in the whole, not string theory, but the wormholes and stuff where people have figured out how to traverse the universe through these shortcuts?
Could be.
Yeah.
Not much of a commitment, is it, Matt? Could be.
Well, we don't know. I mean, I'm agnostic, but
it's called
open to new information.
Yeah. No, that's a great way to look at it. Yeah. I mean, but I firmly believe before I'm dead, we will have alien contact.
I bet we have it before, your next birthday. We've got
That's
big documentary coming out.
We hit 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, November 21st is when that documentary hits.
Yeah.
And supposedly it's some big name people that are going to come out with some information about what our government has been doing with extraterrestrials and stuff they found.
You think the government still goes, we don't know what they're talking about? Do you think
the government is just people. So there's a lot of people in the government who have no idea. Maybe even the president doesn't know. You know who really probably knows most of this stuff?
He would say it.
Nah, I don't think he would.
You don't think he would?
I think most of the people that have the information are in our military-industrial complex.
Yeah, of course.
That's who holds all the information.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
agreed.
And we're not going to know a lot of stuff. Whether Congress, Congress is relying on those people to tell us things.
Right. Yeah, and it's on that need to know basis.
Of course, yeah.
But I just can't see some 5-star general going, asking one of those guys, do you have an alien or not? And them going, well, sir, you're on a need to know. Because I have a feeling one of those generals would be like, well, I'm about to send the 82nd Airborne in to find out ourselves if you don't tell us. You know what I mean?
Well, look, there have been so many people that have leaked. Who was it? Was it the former leader of Iran who wrote a book?
Yeah.
And said that, he had alien contact. There's been people from the military who had high clearance on their deathbed.
Yeah.
Who confessed to their relatives before they died.
Have you ever
about some things they saw?
Have you ever researched any of the Mexican intelligence stuff?
Yeah.
The Mexican intelligence.
There's a whole story. I forget the documentary. Oh no, I'm thinking of Brazil.
Brazil's another
in South
one.
America.
But the Mexican, I mean, they have the dead city where no radio transmissions can go through it.
Yep.
No, you can't find anything there. And it was visited by apparently, something. But all I know is I've been a believer vocally for a long time. Scott and Amelia used to kill me on the radio with this stuff, and but I believe I'm going to be proven right one day, and I believe that I still say they're closer than we realize to us.
Well, we had that story yesterday. I mean, a lot of people think that they're right here in our ocean.
Yep.
Right now.
Yes.
Can you imagine, dude? If they just go, like, imagine if
we've been here the whole
time. Did you get the app?
Yeah, not yet. I got to get that. I forgot that.
Right.
But I just imagine if Trump comes on tomorrow and he's like, listen, everybody.
See, I feel like he would have a hard time holding on to that nugget. That's why I'm saying I think he would say it. Like, he's got a Twitter account.
But I think he knows the ramifications of
everybody's getting probed.
Right.
Be a patriot.
Yeah, be a patriot. It's make asses great again. But my point is, if he comes out tomorrow and says they're in the ocean,
Yeah.
they've been there for 1,000 years, they're keeping it, they're fine. They know they're like grandparents. We know they're there. We don't really mess with them. I don't know how the world reacts to that.
Yeah, I mean, look what it does for a lot of religion, and some people are just going to be afraid. They don't want to believe.
Do you think it causes crazy panic?
I don't think it's going to be as much
anymore.
panic as people think.
You don't think so?
I don't think anymore. I think that people are so inundated with information at this point that they just be like, all right, well.
I don't know. The only thing that freaks me out is the wisdom and the knowledge that they would have over us about the world.
Yeah.
I don't mean Earth. I mean the universe. And are we naive enough to go, that's not true? Nah, you're wrong. You know what I mean?
I don't think we are.
I don't think we are. I think we'd all become.
I think if they're benevolent, we're going to get some information that is going to radically change the way we live.
I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting, man.
Otherwise, doesn't really matter, does
Well,
it?
we're going to blow it up before then anyway. By the time the alien gets here, they're going to go
true.
like this. They're going to go, shit, we're late. Like they ruined
They
it.
destroyed it.
Yeah.
So the U.S. government is phasing out pennies. You may have heard that.
Thank God.
And now McDonald's is saying they're going to be rounding prices up to the nearest 5 cents. How you like it now?
I don't understand why every product in the world isn't. If something costs $13.44, are you not going to pay 45? Or if it's 46 cents, are you not going to pay 50 cents?
That's how you lose a business, Mick.
No, I disagree.
And they are.
Well, so long as you're rounding up.
Yeah, as long as you round up.
Well, that's what they're doing. So, McDonald's fans are outraged after the chain confirmed it would be rounding up the price of certain meals. So here's how it happens.
Okay.
The final batch of pennies is expected to be minted in early 2026. And it's forcing them and other retailers, not just McDonald's, but here's what they're going to do. They're going to be rounded differently depending on the cost of each meal. So for items ending in 1 or 2 cents, the price is going to be rounded down to 0 cents.
All right, fine.
However, items ending in 3 cents or 4 cents will be rounded up to 5.
Great.
For items ending in 5 or 0 cents, exact change will be given. 6 or 7 cents will be rounded down to 5 cents. So
8 and 9 will go up.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's a fine formula, and I'm all for it.
I agree. It's just for a while may make things a little extra
The worst
expensive.
case scenario is something costs you 2 cents more.
Right.
In any situation, because they're rounding up to the nearest.
You're not going to miss the
nickel.
pennies, huh?
No.
Did you ever collect coins?
So I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I had a Buffalo nickel.
Yeah.
And this dickhead in my neighborhood stole it. And I never could prove it, but I know it was him.
Wow.
And I think today it's worth thousands.
Really?
Yeah.
I still got a bunch of Buffalo nickel. I got a bunch of
I
old
had
coins.
like some weird rare one.
Yeah, right.
Like Buffalo nickel.
Sure.
I don't know anymore. If
Okay.
I find that son of a bitch
Yeah.
one day, you better have my Buffalo nickel.
Yeah. People don't even know how to give change anymore at these stores.
You ever watch one of these young kids try to figure out change?
It's awful. I'll be like, hold on, I'm going to give you a dime. And they're
Yeah,
going to be like, oh, I already rung it up in the
I'm
the
like,
thing.
what does
though.
that matter, dude?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I just look at some young kids and I never wanted to be the old guy making fun of kids. I don't make fun of their music, their movies, their whatever they're into. That's their thing and good for them. But the stupidity level, holy shit.
Dude, there's some kids who can't identify different pieces of change. Coins.
Yeah. Which
yeah.
one's the quarter?
Right.
Like, what do you do?
That's mind blowing to me.
Is it though?
I mean, I knew when I was, probably a toddler.
Of course we all knew.
Right?
Yeah. Because those coins mattered back then.
Yeah.
You could buy something with
You're
a coin.
You're probably right. You're
You
right
can't
about
buy
that.
anything
Right.
with a coin
Yeah.
now.
Sure.
Well,
I could get 50 cents and go across the street. This is no lie. I could get Doritos and a Yoo-Hoo. And all I know, it was under 50 cents.
Damn, this is a grandpa story here.
Yeah, it is.
I used to be able to go down to the store, get a big pickle and a
Well, don't-
pretzel
well, I
for
mean,
a nickel.
like a townhouse, used to be like in 1999.
$700-800 a month. Oh, you're talking about purchase price.
like 95
Yeah.
grand. Now it's like 300 grand.
Yeah.
It's like we think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
It's all relative. It doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Used to get a quarter for my teeth from the tooth fairy. That was good money back then.
You know,
When I was
let me
a
tell you
kid.
something.
The tooth fairy.
I never once in my life complained about anything. But like the first 3 teeth I lost, I would get like $3 or $2 or
Wow.
something, right? Or $1. I don't even remember. And then as I got a little older one time, it was an apple under my pillow. And I was like,
got an
what the-
apple?
Yeah, I got an apple.
Oh, that's ignorant.
But I was at my grandmother's
Yeah.
house.
Ah,
That's why.
Okay.
Right.
She only had a 20, and she said, I'm not giving up the 20.
She just sprinkled some raisins
yeah,
on the.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I woke up to a fruit salad.
So, boys, it's spooky season, and there's a new Halloween poll that's out right now, and they say that 1 in 8 people have lived in a haunted house. So 2/3 reported hearing weird noises. 61% claim they saw a ghost. Then there's other people, 58% that said they saw objects moving on their own. 51% said they had feelings of being touched. And 48% said flickering lights. I had a weird experience in my house last night. I got to tell you about.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Well, we were sitting up in the living room. This was after the show. Went home, and we hear down the basement like voices. And I had headphones on, so it was my daughter and my wife. They're talking. They're like, "What? Give me that.
Yeah.
What is that?" So I had to go downstairs and investigate.
By the way, can I
ghost
tell you my
situation.
favorite part of this story?
Yeah.
Is you, your wife, and your daughter were in the same room,
Uh-huh.
and you had headphones on. That's why you guys are so happy all the time. You ain't listening to shit.
Well, look, they're watching their show that I don't watch, so I'm into the videos.
Right, I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
messing with you, dude. That's hilarious.
So I
though.
walk downstairs and the TV's on with no explanation.
So, the woman we sold our townhouse to,
Mhm.
we had Lisa and I had a ton of ghostly kind of things happen.
In the house,
Like,
in general.
yeah, just in general.
Gotcha.
TV's turning on and off, doors, like hearing knocks at
Yeah.
doors. But she contacted us and she was like, "Did you guys have any, paranormal situations here?" And we're like, "No, yeah, we did."
Yeah.
And she ended up getting a priest. Like the house was haunted.
No shit.
Yeah,
Your current house.
our old townhouse.
Your old town.
I don't want to ask, but what area are we talking?
We're talking Bel Air, Jessica's Lane.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's not even
I
that
believe in
old.
that stuff. Yeah.
Like, it's not that old. You know what I mean?
Right now.
Yeah. I mean, I believe I've gotten better. I used to say there's no such thing. Shut up. You're stupid. You're hearing things, electrical impulses, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
causes stuff. I've had some things happen on this show that made me go, wait a minute.
We both have. Listen,
dude.
Before this show started, I think you and I both were pretty agnostic.
Yeah.
When it came to that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I've had
Open-minded,
Yeah.
but pretty much
Mhm.
leaning more towards
Yeah.
atheist.
You're
when-
going to have
when
to
it
bring
comes
some
that.
strong evidence is
Yeah,
where we
yeah.
were.
And then we brought a couple people in.
And weird.
And, one of them was a ghost hunter. The other one was a medium.
Medium.
And we had some experiences in here that we can't explain.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Man.
So there's a woman named Janie Daly.
Mhm.
If you haven't had her on the show, try to get her. She used to be local. She was a medium, and we were going to have a CD release party for our album called Ghosts. And what the plan was to have a medium at the CD release
Oh,
party.
cool.
But at the time, I didn't really believe in it. I was
Right.
like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
So I call her up, and she doesn't know I'm calling. She doesn't know me from anybody.
Right.
And she's like, "Well, do you believe in this kind of stuff?" And I said, I don't know. She's like, "Well, your daughter does because she saw your grandfather walk into her closet."
What?
And that had happened. And
So how old was your daughter at the time?
like 8 years old.
Wow.
And,
Oh my
and
God.
we identified the person by showing her a bunch of pictures of a guy she never met. We knew the story, but the woman we called did not know the story.
Huh.
And we're
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
crazy
so at
shit.
that point, I was like, you know what? The idea of having you at this party, like, there's gonna be people drinking.
Right.
Probably not a good fit.
Right. Yeah.
We
Yeah, I
freak
hear
everybody
ya.
out.
Yeah, man.
Here's the other thing
That's
that happened on our
bizarre,
show,
dude.
man. We had those two people, the ghost hunter and the medium,
Yeah.
both confirmed something to us
Yeah.
independently. Stuff
Yeah.
that we didn't talk about on the air.
Right.
Like when the medium brought me to the top of the steps where you came up, Brad, she said, "Whoa." She just stopped me for a second. She said, "Got heavy energy coming right here." And I didn't think anything of it at the time. And then later, I mean, this is months later, we had the ghost hunter come on,
Yeah.
and she had some ghost hunting equipment, and she saw a spirit in that exact place on this thing and told us about it. And
well, you know, it's
blew
interesting.
my mind.
Throughout cultures, throughout history, there have been mediums, the people throughout history that could talk to. I'm wondering, like, have you ever watched a dog or any kind of wild animal before an earthquake hits? They freak out. They give you warning.
Yes.
And that's energy. And I'm wondering if maybe we as a species at one time all had that ability and we didn't need it as much anymore or whatever. But I'm wondering if some people do really have an innate ability to feel electrical fields.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, and they're, whoa, something's weird here. You know, and they know how to get into it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I can't say it's not true anymore.
My question is why though? Why are there ghosts? Why are they in my house?
Well, I think,
why are they turning my TV on?
That's a good question.
You know, that is the ultimate question, right?
Yeah.
Is why would it be? Why would it be? Well,
Right.
if you take the religious argument, you could use the purgatory line. They're stuck here.
Okay, you think purgatory would be stuck on Earth? You think of that as a place on Earth?
The Greek version of that whole purgatory thing, I believe, the Greek, is that you are trapped. You are trapped
Between
heaven and hell.
Yeah.
And you must repent or you must serve time to enter the kingdom. And maybe they're just pissed. Like, I've been here 9 weeks. Like, come on, God, I'm sorry. Let me close this door, see if he's listening.
Right.
You know, let me turn this TV on, see if they're listening. I don't know, though, man. It's weird. It could also be nothing.
And how come none of them will ever tell me about the afterlife? Like, answer all of life's biggest questions. Why won't they answer those questions for us?
Because they don't know. If they're stuck here, how would they know?
I don't know.
Yeah, and
everybody,
then angels.
all the NDEs, people go through like their the tunnel, and you know.
Well, I learned this: that ghosts are on Earth hiding out, angels are in heaven hiding out, and demons are in hell hanging out. And maybe sometimes the angels and the demons get in a room, and that purgatory dude's just like, help, and he knocks on the door or turns the TV on, hoping somebody comes down and helps him. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I that's a wild story, though, Brad.
But what if God himself doesn't know, and he sent us all here to try to figure it
out?
And we're trying to figure out. He doesn't know. We don't know.
Yeah. Like, God, one mistake God made. He had a loophole that trapped people here, and he's like, I can't figure it out. Let me send my son down. Then he came, and it was like, all right, well, he's not going to find out. They weren't real nice to him. So maybe you guys will figure it out. I don't know, man. I think the aliens will. Yeah. Imagine if the aliens got off and go, oh, you guys got bling blings? And we're like, what are bling blings? And they go, you know, people that die and they just hang out around you.
Yeah, like Brad made a good point. You know, and I've heard that theory before of the ghosts could be just interdimensional beings, or maybe, you know, our bodies die, but our energy goes on and we're in some other dimension and we're able to travel within these dimensions.
Well, there seems to be two types of ghosts. There's either the ghosts that do the rascally things like turn your TV on, knock
like
on your
poltergeist.
Doors. Yeah. And then there's the guy like Tom in Gettysburg who walks from the same pub to the same hotel every night. It just seems to be a loop of energy. Like it's called stone tape theory.
Stone tape theory. Absolutely. Yeah. In fact, the movie Groundhog Day, by the way, is a dude wrote a book saying how that theory is basically the exact same thing as ground. You just live the same thing over and over. You're stuck in it.
Sounds like our lives, Mick.
Yeah, it really does. You know. All right, let's move on, dude. What other? Is that the first story?
No, it was their second one.
Okay, Jesus, we ain't got many left. Pick a couple more, bud.
So there's dogs near Chernobyl. All the stray dogs.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're turning bright blue.
Of course they are, and they're 8 feet tall. But that radiation won't hurt you.
No. So several dogs living near the Chernobyl nuclear disaster site have mysteriously turned bright blue, baffling animal rescuers and scientists. The Dogs of Chernobyl organization, which cares for about 700 stray dogs in the area, discovered 3 completely blue dogs while working to sterilize animals in the exclusion zone. And locals reported that these same dogs look normal just a week earlier. So
do you have a picture?
Yeah. Here's video.
Oh.
Yeah, despite their strange appearance, the dogs seem to be active and healthy. And rescuers suspect the dogs may have rolled in possibly a chemical is one thing. But, other people obviously are wondering about the radiation exposure as well.
Yeah, they're still cute.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they're okay.
Yeah.
They seem to be healthy.
Now, have they been able to, like, get one of these dogs out of there and do, like, a test on them to see, like, is everything normal? Do you know that?
I mean, I think the scientists that have looked into it so far are baffled. They don't know what is happening. These dogs are descendants of the pets that were left behind when people evacuated in 1986 after the nuclear disaster.
Maybe they're blue with envy.
And they have been studying these dogs. Yeah. They've been studying these dogs for years and found they developed unique genetic changes from living in a radioactive environment. And maybe this is just another one.
It's pretty wild. I mean, you hope it's not harming them at all.
Yeah.
But life finds a way, my friend. If Jeff Goldberg taught us anything in Jurassic Park, is that life finds a way.
Life does find a way.
Life
does.
Finds a way. You know who Matt Friend is?
Yes.
The impressionist.
Yeah.
Have you heard his Jeff Goldblum?
I don't think I have.
Oh, my God.
Really good?
Yeah, it's so good. We'll have to play that one day.
So we were talking earlier, I forget what you're talking about. Maybe it was Legends of the Fog and being scared at those attractions, Mick.
Yeah.
There are parents who are suing a school after they say their daughter suffered mental illness from watching a horror movie.
What?
So I'm feeling like this could be me or you.
Wait a minute. A parent is suing because their child was in school. They showed a horror movie. Now the kid's damaged from it, and the parents are suing. How old was the kid?
It was a young kid. I don't know if we have the age. I'll see if we can find that. But Chinese family.
Yep.
Sued their daughter's school after she was diagnosed with a mental illness that they say was caused by watching a horror movie in class. Happened back in 2023. The same evening that she watched this movie, the girl started acting strangely, speaking in ways that didn't make sense, and losing touch with reality.
Did they say what the movie was?
Yeah, really.
They didn't, no.
Yeah.
But that same evening, the girl, her worried parents rushed her to the hospital where doctors said she had an acute and transient psychotic disorder. So they sued. The school pushed back, though, claiming they were only 10% responsible, suggesting the girl might have had existing mental health issues. But judge ruled that the school was 30%. I don't know how they come up with these numbers.
That's crazy.
At fault for approving the horror movie without thinking about the risks and ordered them to pay about $1,300 through their insurance. But doctors say this type of disorder can happen to anyone when fear or anxiety gets extremely high, even people with no history of mental health problems.
Yeah, I mean, I think the brain can cross wires in a distressful moment.
Yeah, well, did you ever have a horror movie that just messed you up afterwards like that, though?
The Howling.
Yeah?
That one, I don't know why.
I don't think I saw that.
I think that was like 1980.
For me, it was The Shining.
The Shining messed with me a little bit, but I saw it older. The Exorcist got to me as a kid.
Yeah.
What was that one with Mia Farrow? The baby was born and it was the Antichrist.
Yeah, I know it with
Rosemary's
666.
Baby.
Yeah. Yep.
That one scared me. The Omen is the worst I've ever seen. That's the creepiest.
For somebody that doesn't like horror movies, you've seen a lot of them, though.
Well, I don't watch all of them. I watch them for 7 minutes. I get creeped out and I'm done.
Yeah.
But The Omen is one of my favorite movies because of the religion stuff in it.
Yeah.
But I hate watching it. It creeps me out.
Yeah. How about you, Brad? You ever have one that just destroyed you mentally?
Yeah, Fire in the Sky. And it's not even meant to be a horror movie, but it's about aliens. And I was so afraid to go to sleep because they're going to take me.
Brad, I totally relate. I'll tell you what, because I never thought, I would go to haunted houses and they would have like alien displays, and I'd be like, why is there this is not even scary.
Right.
But I sat at home in my 20s, I think it was,
Yeah.
and read the book Communion,
Oh, my
which
God.
is supposedly based on a true story.
Oh.
Scared the life out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
as an
it's-
adult.
because I felt like that was something that actually could happen if it was going to
Sure.
happen.
Sure.
You know, like Freddy Krueger, it's like, it's campy,
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
But yeah, Fire in the Sky. If you've never seen
Yeah,
that
I've
one,
seen a minute of it. Yeah. No,
I'm gonna have to
thanks.
check it out. So IKEA has created a mini bed for phones, and it's supposedly to help us to stop from doom scrolling.
All right, let me see this. I'm
So-
done. Next story.
So you put it next to your bed, right?
I guarantee you, whoever buys this has a weight problem.
What do you
That
mean
is
a weight
a
problem?
fat person purchase.
What?
That's a fat person purchase
Why do you say that?
because you got to be fat to buy that.
What?
Yeah, it's a fat person purchase, man.
Well, here's what they say.
That's like fat people sit around bored, right? And then they don't want to eat because they feel bad. So what they do is they buy dumb shit online. That's a fat. I guarantee you, if that came up in your reels, you know what I mean? An ad for that. The next ad would be the new Wendy's burger. Do you that would be your algorithm?
that's like a Sky Mall thing.
Yeah, exactly what
I don't
I'm
see
saying.
the correlation, but here's what
I
they
don't
say.
either.
about
I
it.
was just being
This,
ridiculous.
this is from the Phone Sleep Collection. It's a, mini IKEA bed frame complete with an NFC chip, which tracks how long your phone sleeps. And they say that if you tuck it in for 7 straight nights, they'll give you a $27 voucher. IKEA. It's kind of brilliant, actually.
It's really brilliant.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this quirky gadget only available in the UAE for now, but its goal is universal. So they're going to put it out everywhere. They hope to anyway, to stop doom scrolling so people can get some real rest.
Dude, I finally have worked hard at putting my phone down in bed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, man.
Dude,
For me, it's the iPad at night. I watch videos on the iPad, and
Yeah.
I'll even listen
Yeah.
while I'm going to sleep.
I listen too.
Yeah.
But now I've found if I put the phone down and I watch one thing on television, I go to sleep much better. Because what happens, I think, you're stimulating your brain every 10 seconds with the next flip.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want to watch that. It's about a lawyer. Boom. Oh, soccer. What happened? You click on that. Then you see 8 soccer videos. Then you go back and the next one's, some hilarious kid doing. So you go watch 30
Next
of
thing you know,
them.
you've been watching for like 3 hours.
It's
in bed.
unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I play chess in bed, and I feel like that's at least that puts me to sleep.
I want to learn how to play chess so bad.
Chess.com.
Brad and I were talking before the show, actually. My old neighbor in my old neighborhood was a chess wizard. And we used to play every night for the longest time. I loved it.
I got to learn.
Yeah.
I get the concept.
I'll teach you how to learn. I'd love to play a real live game of chess.
Yeah, I would love to do it. I
Yeah.
mean, I saw that. What was that movie? The Queen's Gambit or
Yes.
whatever it was.
Love that show.
King's Gambit.
We're talking about that too.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, that show I thought was brilliant, and it made me realize just how cool chess is.
Yeah.
I definitely want to learn. I have a friend from Russia who was a very good chess player, and he tried teaching me, but I don't. It was late at night, and I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, I'm definitely going to learn chess.
Shout out my buddy Andy. I'm gonna have to bring him over, man. He'll school both of us.
Yeah.
So there's a woman whose photos have been kind of making their rounds on the internet because she got an ultrasound. She's pregnant, and it's going viral because her photo resembles her dog.
You
Recently.
mean her face looks like her dog?
No, the ultrasound photo.
Oh, gotcha.
So recently, Inez Egner was feeling maternal excitement as she went to get a 20-week sonogram for her son-to-be. Things took a turn, however, when the images came back, and the images bore a striking resemblance to the family dog. Now look at this thing.
What the?
That's
hilarious.
Not real.
That's not real.
I swear to God, it's So she posted these side-to-side photos of their 5-year-old adopted pooch Goulash and the sonogram image, and
Got some explaining to do.
Now, if you look at it here,
Yeah.
the face isn't the face of the baby, obviously. The baby's head is up top right corner. So you're seeing kind of a side profile
Yeah.
of the entire baby.
It looks just like a dog, dude.
It does. It looks like the face of their dog, too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, the baby's father might have a right to be concerned.
Yeah, I would.
Here a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to explain this?
Yeah, honey. Why does our son Sparky look just like our dog? Oh my God, that's terrible. All right, great job, Matt. Brad,
we got a little Skitzo Calypso clip we should play.
yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
let's do it now.
All right.
So explain that. Where is this from? What we're going to see?
This was from the Never Early Festival back in May.
So only a year ago. Half a year
months.
ago.
Yeah. It was a great show. It was Sponge was there,
Oh,
Pie
wow.
Tasters were there,
Nice.
Wheatus, and we were on the bill. And this guy Will was there. We didn't even know he was doing this, but he filmed the entire set and he put together this video for us.
Oh, let's take a look.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
Hard to paint it honestly. I still need security, and you won't be the death of free your mind. Are you breaking down? Then you free your mind. Are you breaking
Dude, that is badass, man. For real.
Thanks, man.
I didn't know what to expect there. That
That-
was really cool.
That song's from 2006, but that's the one he loves. And
Yeah.
that's what he decided to do. It's not perfect, but
it
it's
feels like there's
super
a
cool gift.
tool kind of vibe in there
Yeah.
somewhere, or yeah.
That's when we were starting to get our stuff together.
Yeah.
You kind of got us going in 2003, and then we
Yeah.
got our wings.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Skitzo Calypso is the name of the band. And you can go to what website to find everything?
BradWilliamCox.com.
With an X. Yeah.
Is there going to be a show coming up? Maybe a release out show, or
We were supposed to play a show called Sandwich Stock with Ballyhoo about a month and a half, 2 months ago. It got canceled. I'm hoping they're going to find a way to still have the show.
yeah.
But the band's still talking about doing a show, like a reunion show of sorts. But that's
Awesome,
where we're
man.
kind of at. I'm carting myself out acoustically and I'm playing, but it's just like herding cats to get
Now,
everything
when you
together.
go play acoustic, is that all original as well? Or
Yeah.
you really?
Yeah.
Is it harder to do it all original?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not doing 3 hours either.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Gotcha.
I'm
Yeah.
doing like 45 to an hour.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I was going to say, if you got to go to a restaurant or a bar, to make a living, and you're playing all originals on an acoustic,
Yeah, it's
that
tough.
can get rough, man.
For sure.
I saw a guy in North Carolina one time, and he the first song he played was some cover song, and he goes, "Guys, mind if I play an original?" And there was only like 14 people in there, and we were like, "Yeah, man." And he played one, and it's like, and he gets done, and it's like, "What do you want to hear next?" And we're like, "Another original." And the guy did 3 sets of
Ah.
all original
Wow.
stuff.
That's
And
cool.
it
You guys
was,
were a good audience.
but he was really good.
Yeah.
And but like the cool thing was, and I imagine you're like this, his styles were everywhere. Like he would play a
Yeah.
ballad, then he'd play like a funky jazz thing, then he'd play like a really cool kind of ska,
Yep.
punk rock thing. And it was just really fascinating to see a songwriter give it all to you,
Yeah.
But I'll imagine, I will tell you though, that throughout that night, people would come in and like, I watched girls would be like, I don't know this song. I don't know this song.
Of course.
It's like, well, you're not going to know if you keep talking. Like, be quiet and listen. Try that. But no, I admire anybody that does that, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. And what I try to do is still make it a rockin' show.
Yeah,
so
of course.
It's not rockabilly,
right.
But it's not what other people do with the acoustic.
Got it.
It's high energy acoustic blues.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, let's do music news. What do you think of that? Brought to us by HammerJokes. Hey, what a great place HammerJokes is. This weekend, Larry Lancaster, Saturday night. Hilarious. Tickets on sale right now at HammerJokesComedy.com. Please get your tickets. Tomorrow night, open mic night. If you've ever wanted to try comedy, this is the room for you. We are very friendly to new comics and embrace everyone. And rumor has it, the legendary Tom Myers may stop by tomorrow night.
Haven't seen Tom in a long time.
Tom is a juggernaut in the comedy world. Looking forward to him walking
right there in Falston.
Yeah, well, Tom's from Falston.
Yeah,
and the club now is in Parkville. But you know Tom?
Yeah, from going into that 7-Eleven,
dude,
all the time. But to your HammerJokes,
yeah,
where is it in Parkville? Is it by the Bowman?
It's underneath the Bowman.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask without asking it because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, it's the old Tracy's Comedy Club.
Tracy's, Magoobies, whatever you want to call it.
Can I tell you my story of meeting you?
Sure, man.
I've met you twice in my life.
You look familiar, and I'm sorry.
No, I know.
I've met a million people.
I mean, but so the first time I met you, it was in the basement of the Tower.
Where is the okay? The
Tower on Main Street.
Oh, was I doing comedy?
Yes, it was like 2003 or 4.
Wow, I remember that show.
And I was meeting up with Amelia and the Glassman. Right.
Wow.
And I came walking in. You were into the gig already. I had a long fur coat on, and I had a sideways paperboy hat.
Dude, I absolutely remember
and you
that.
were like, "Who the fuck do you think you are, Steven Tyler?" And I was telling Matt, I was like, "As a matter of fact, I do."
Yeah.
And that was the first time I met you. It was a great show. We had a great time. And then the second time was like 15, 20 years later at the soccer field. You and I, like, two ships passing in the night. It was like, Mickey. And you're like, Brad, and we kind of knew each other, I think, from Facebook.
Yeah,
but that was the only other time.
Oh wow, man! Well, this is 3.
Baltimore.
Yeah, we finally got it together on meeting number 3.
Yes,
awesome, man. Well, good to see you again, buddy.
You as well.
Absolutely, man. All right, let's get into the music news. Matt, what do we got, buddy?
Yes, so Sting apparently is going to headline the pre-Super Bowl concert coming up. That'll be 2 days before the big game. Sting will headline a Super Bowl branded concert at the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco. This show is one part of the Super Bowl 60 event, described as a weekend of unforgettable music entertainment at one of San Francisco's most iconic venues. So a few details are available yet, but the weekend will include meet and greets with NFL players and legends. And the Super Bowl will kick off at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California on February 8th.
Yeah, are you upset at all about the Bad Bunny appearance? Do you care?
No.
Do you care?
No.
I could give a rat's ass.
I mean, I wish it was Good Bunny, but
yeah, I don't like good. I like Bad Bunny.
Do you?
But no, like I don't get the big backlash. What is the problem?
I don't know. People are stupid.
Is the dude gay?
I think I heard, I don't know if this is the big reason why. I heard somewhere somebody say like, oh, they should book an American act.
Oh, so when McCartney did it, it wasn't a problem?
Well, that's what I'm saying too. Not only that, but the guy's from Puerto Rico.
Right. It's more America than England.
Yeah. Well, it's an American territory.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
So yeah, I don't get it.
I got no. I mean, I'm probably not going to watch it just because.
The only reason that I don't like it is because it's not Metallica. I want AC/DC to do it.
Me too, dude.
Yeah.
That's what we got to have one time. AC/DC and Metallica.
Right.
Oh
my
would
God, that'd be
badass, dude.
Yeah.
Would be awesome.
I'd watch that over the game
for sure.
Without it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, just stream a Metallica concert.
Yeah, and instead of the game,
have the game in the little window in the top right-hand corner.
Totally. Yeah, 100%. I'd love that idea.
So Chappell Roan and the Killers have been added as guests for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That'll be at the 2025 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony, which is happening soon, November 8th, out in L.A. Chappell Roan will also induct Cyndi Lauper, sharing in a video that Lauper inspired her, quote, with her fashion and her hair, and of course her makeup and her music. The ceremony will feature appearances by Elton John, Doja Cat, Beck, and Olivia Rodrigo. You'll be able to see it on Disney Plus on November 8th at 8 p.m. East.
Who goes in this year?
I'll get you a whole list. If
Oh,
you want.
I thought you had it. I'm sorry.
No, I'll get you a list though.
Yeah.
The show streams live on Disney Plus November 8th, and ABC will do a special airing on January 1st as well. You want to see that?
Do I want to see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Depends who's going in. Sometimes I love them. Sometimes I hate them. I thought there was somebody really cool going in this year, though, that I wanted to see.
There's a bunch of people. There's also a bunch of people that we've talked about this that you're not happy about, of course. Yeah. So this year, you've got.
I love Cyndi Lauper's going in. I mean, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She is.
Warren Zevon.
He deserves it.
Salt and Pepper.
That's a weird one for me, but okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Soundgarden.
I don't even know if they deserve it.
Outcast. What do you mean? Soundgarden definitely deserves it.
How long were they around?
Does it matter?
I think it does.
Why does it matter?
Because to me, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame should be a career spanning achievement.
Yeah, they how many albums do they have? They had a bunch of albums.
All right.
These guys were around from the 80s through, when Chris Cornell. Well,
I really like Soundgarden. I guess they are a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Outcast.
Weird.
The White Stripes.
It's another one.
Who else we got
They
here?
do not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Carol Kay.
She definitely belongs.
I think that's everybody.
Well, who's not in it at this point that should be? Do we know? Like, is there a list of like Kiss or something like that?
Kiss got in.
They got in. Okay.
Did you ever look up the Tom Morello introduction, Matt?
No.
Dude. All right.
You played a bunch
Kiss.
of it for me.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm trying to think who else isn't in that should be. I mean,
Iron Maiden is not in.
Yeah,
See,
that's ridiculous.
That's unforgivable.
I agree with you.
Oh,
That's
my God.
Is Bon Jovi in?
Yeah. I think
Okay. All
is he in
right.
twice?
I don't know.
Is he in as a solo
I mean,
artist?
he should be. I mean, but I think there's people. I don't know, but I mean, Iron Maiden. Is
my God.
Metallica in?
They were inducted. Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Obviously, I'm thinking of like Priest is in, right?
Is
Yeah.
Priest in?
I believe.
I can't
believe
remember.
so.
Yeah, I think they were
I think it was
the
last
last
year.
class.
Oh, were they
I think
really?
you're right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then I'm not. I don't know. I mean, I think Billy Idol should be in, but
There's a bunch of
That's a
classic
personal
rockers that aren't
thing.
in. Jay Gall's
Why wouldn't he
band.
be in?
yeah. Jay Giles isn't in.
No.
I like Jay
Um,
Giles.
Is Chubby Checker still not in the Rock Hall of Fame?
At this point, it's
I think
ridiculous.
he's turned him down.
I think he
hasn't
did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and good for him.
Yeah.
Ironically, though, Pete Rose got
Sure.
Baseball Hall of Fame. No, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah,
Oh, the Sweet is not in, which is unbelievable. You ever go back and listen to
Sweet
Sweet
Ballin'
albums?
Dude,
Oh
that
God.
band's incredible.
Well, just all their deeper stuff too,
Dude,
man.
they're
Unreal.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big Slade fan too.
Stuntable Pilots, Cool in the Gang is not in.
That's crazy. How about the
Wow.
Commodores? Are they in?
They are not in.
The Commodores are
No,
not in?
Nope.
And Salt and Pepper is?
Blue Oyster Cult is not in.
I was never a huge fan,
I'm
but
not
I
huge,
get it.
but they got they got
Yeah, I get
enough
it.
songs.
Yeah. I don't know.
Black Flag is not in.
I could care less.
Really?
Are
You're
the
a big punk
Pistols in
fan.
there? Are Pistols in there?
They were asked to be in, but they told them we don't want it.
Yeah,
They
Johnny
gave them a
Rotten
letter.
said
Yeah.
I would never belong to any organization that would have me as a member.
And
I love John Lydon.
Oh, dude, he's the greatest.
Bad Company.
What? No,
Yeah.
they went in.
Did they end up going in?
I'm pretty sure they
Did
did.
they get in there?
If only there was a device. You got to look that up. Will you
All
look
right.
that up?
Yep.
And I'll tell you some more bands that are not. Casey and the Sunshine Band. That's unbelievable, man. That those guys aren't in.
Who am I looking up as who?
Who do we say?
Bad
Company.
Bad Company. Yeah. Beck is not in.
Oh, that's unforgivable.
Alice in Chains. Jeez. Motley Crue is not in. Jane's Addiction.
Motley Crue will never go in.
You think?
Nikki Sixx destroyed the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame verbally.
I also
Yeah.
think they're a band that the longer they stick around, it's like the worse it gets for them.
Motley Crue.
How about
Yeah.
this, Mick?
Yeah.
Oasis.
Yeah, I mean, that's a joke that they're not in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a joke. But yes, Bad Company.
Thin Lizzy.
Bad Company went in 2025 last year.
Good.
Oh, they did go in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Wow, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Thin Lizzy, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. They really only have 2 songs.
Well, I mean, they have 2 hits.
I'm talking when you're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, in my eyes, unless you went in for some specialty thing, you better have 4, 5, 6 songs to anchor you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that way.
I hear you.
You know, and don't get me wrong. I think
Some
if that
bands
guy
are
doesn't
different, though,
die,
man. Some bands built their entire career not on the mainstream radio, though, and they have a billion songs.
Yeah.
You know, look at Iron Maiden. I mean, those guys should be in there. You agree?
Yeah.
How many? What do they have? They have Run to the Hills.
They've got
but I mean,
Wasted Years, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner.
Well, listen, I'm
me
a
too.
massive fan, but all I'm
Right.
saying to you is the general public might know Run to the Hills. That's the only really radio hit those guys had, unless you were on, 97 Underground in the 80s.
The
with
Wicker
me.
Man.
right.
Yeah. I guess Number of the Beast is pretty.
Yeah, I mean, the Trooper.
Of course.
The Trooper.
That's what I'm saying. They built their career not on mainstream commercial radio.
Well, Metallica
Hits.
wasn't on the radio the first 3 albums.
Yeah, but they dominated radio.
No, once they got on.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I Bad Company's in, which is great. But Thin Lizzy, I mean, had he not died, I think they would have gone down as one of the greats.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was a cool
amazing
sound.
band.
The guitar playing was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought his voice was really cool. I mean, I love them. I'm glad
Phil
they're
Lynott.
in. Yeah. I really do think they would have been an amazing band further on,
For sure. Yeah. I mean, they still had a lot of stuff to write, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So Flava Flav is going to sponsor the U.S. bobsled skeleton teams at the Winter Olympics. So
boy.
We got Snoop Dogg.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And now we got Flava Flav.
I love it. Flav can do anything. I'm a fan. Look at my man.
Yes.
So Flav will be an official sponsor at Hype Man for the USA bobsled skeleton teams on the road at the 2026 Winter Olympic Games in Milano Cortina, Italy.
I can't wait. It's my favorite sporting event next to the World Cup.
Is it?
The Winter Olympics.
Oh, specifically all the Winter
The
Olympics.
skiing is awesome.
The skiing and that bobsled, the skeleton, where they just lay and go.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, I could watch that on a loop.
Yeah. Well, now, especially with Flava Flav.
Yeah. And the ice bowling, what's that called?
Luge, right?
No. Oh, my God.
What's the thing that's like a shuffleboard?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What is that called?
I don't know.
Oh, my God, I'm a moron.
Curling. No, that's where you do the thing with the sticks.
No, curling. What the hell is that sport called? It is curling, isn't it?
It might be curling.
They slide them stones.
Yeah, they slide it out, and then you use your
brooms
Yeah.
to move the ice or rough it up to slow it down.
Yeah.
Is that curling? I think you're right. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
The statement from the CEO says, "We are thrilled to welcome Flava Flav as an official sponsor and hype man.
Damn right.
He embodies
awesome.
the same grit, dedication, and pride that define our athletes, and we're excited to have him bring that excitement to our team and fans across the country."
Do you remember Flava Flav's first song
His first song?
that he was on?
What was it?
That Blondie song.
Should be Time After Time.
No, it was that Blondie song. Remember? It had the rap in the middle of it. It was like the first American radio song that had rap in it. Oh my God! It's a Blondie
You said a song with Blondie? Oh, it was a cover of Blondie?
No, he's in the song. He's in the song. Oh my God! Blondie song with Flava Flav. Look that. Is that you looking it up, Matt?
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. Driving me crazy.
You talking about Rapture? Maybe?
Rapture. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yep. That was I think his big moment where we learned him from.
They had a big video for that,
That
right?
he's in the video. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So Aerosmith is going to release a new promo for WrestleMania 42, featuring the event's first official theme song, "Back in the Saddle" by Aerosmith. There's a video that showcases top WWE stars like Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar as they put their chips on the table with the WrestleMania logo. This will be the second time Aerosmith has provided music for a WWE event, following their track for SummerSlam in 2009.
Are they the biggest rock American band of all time?
Aerosmith?
Yeah.
American rock band? Specifically?
Yeah. I mean, is Metallica bigger than them?
I think they might be.
Yeah.
Metallica's bigger.
I feel they sustain longer. You know what I mean? Like you could still get a Metallica hit out there, but Aerosmith put out 2 records. I don't think they had one single that actually charted. So.
Right. I mean, I'm just curious. You know what I mean? Like
Aerosmith was a strange one because they had died out. They probably almost broke up at one point.
Well, they
the
did.
80s.
They did in the early '80s
and got back together and came back in the '90s and
did
crushed
Pump
it.
and Vacation, but they weren't written by them.
Yeah.
But they became Aerosmith again. And you know how I feel about Aerosmith. I'm like, they're just a poor man's Stones to me. And I hate saying it because I love Joe Perry's guitar playing. I love it. And I think Steven Tyler's next to Steve Whiteman, the best front man. It goes him. It's Steve Whiteman to me is the best. And then probably David Lee Roth. And then probably Steven Tyler. And those two are interchangeable. And I, of course, leave Mick Jagger out because he doesn't count. You can't compare anybody to Mick.
I mean,
that's the way I look at it.
Like, how do you feel about the Eagles, though?
See, to me, I don't call the Eagles a rock band. In that, it's hard.
Then you got bands like Creedence, CCR.
It's America. Yeah, CCR is incredible. Skinner's incredible. Guns N' Roses.
GNR.
I mean, it's a hard debate to have. Who would you say then is the biggest American band?
And then I love the Doors. You know, the Doors are all American.
I love them.
I mean, right now it's kind of Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, right now it's probably the Foo
Brad,
Fighters.
I'm liking you so far. I got a major issue with the Foo Fighters. Now here's what it is.
No, I mean just
you're right.
In terms of popularity, I'm going to say something controversial here. I think I like a bunch of their songs, but I feel like it's kind of
you listening, Matt? You listening?
I feel like it's a little vanilla for my tastes. It seems like the guy is very good at writing good songs.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean they're great songs.
He's just like a better Chad Kroeger to me from Nickelback.
He's also got a cooler resume.
Yes, he does. But say what you want. Chad Kroeger could write a rock hit, dude.
Oh, of course.
I mean,
people bust on those guys.
Yeah.
But
they have 7.
But I think Dave Grohl's a great alternative rock singer. So if you want to go into that era of music, I mean, then you got like Green Day. You got to bring all them in.
Yeah.
I was thinking more classic rock based.
I'm just talking a rock band. Like
that's what I mean. The greatest American rock band. Are you thinking from the classic rock era?
All right, I'm just going to say it, and you know I'm going to say it. It's Guns N' Roses.
I think most people would probably come down on that if you had a list. It would be GNR. I would argue that Kiss belongs in the conversation too, as far as popularity, longevity.
I would. If you're going to go back to that era, I'm going to say Metallica for sure over Guns N' Roses.
Probably so. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you think?
Absolutely.
They continued on. They put out hits and great records. And Guns N' Roses, for me, lost my interest about 2004 because there was no music.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
That was the big problem with GNR. Had they stuck together, they'd be Zeppelin-esque. I really believe that. But they didn't. And here's where we are. But I think you're right. I guess I hate to admit it because I mean,
listen, we forgot about one of the all-time great. What about Van Halen?
Oh, shit.
Right?
That's my choice.
Right. I mean,
that's my choice.
Yeah.
I put Van Halen over anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot. You're right.
Yeah.
Van Halen's the
at least
choice.
We have a top 3 at least.
Yeah, we got that. We've got
one
Aerosmith,
more. Metallica, and Van Halen.
Yeah.
In reverse order.
Yeah.
It's really an impossible question. It really, you know what I mean?
But you know what? I think Van Halen, if
you put together a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Van Halen's definitely the front face, I think.
Yeah.
Then Metallica, then GNR. And then that 4th place could be the Doors. It could be Creedence. I'm leaving solo artists out of it, like Springsteen.
Yeah.
He deserves to be an American, you know.
I think you look at other genres, man. You look at like the Ramones, you know?
Yeah, but the Ramones didn't have mass appeal. They didn't sell millions of records.
True.
You know, I don't know many people that saw the Ramones more than I did. I mean, I was at HammerJokes for all those years.
Yeah, I saw
they
them
played there
times
3 times a year.
Yeah.
And they were I mean, it was the greatest show you'll ever see as far as just 3 chords.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And every song's the same tempo.
Yeah.
It's just everything that you want a punk rock show to be. Just 4 or 5 ugly dudes just shredding the basics of basics.
Yep.
And that freakazoid up front, just, Sheena is a punk rocker, Sheena. And that's my favorite Ramones song.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time he asked me, Joey Ramone, we're sitting in the office, and he said, what's your favorite Ramones song? And I go, Sheena is a punk rocker. He goes, not in my top 10. That's all he said to me. I was like, okay.
He's probably tired of playing it.
Yeah, I did so sick of it. Yeah.
So Peter Frampton is going to record a PBS special for his 50th anniversary of Frampton Comes Alive.
I will absolutely watch that.
Absolutely, yeah.
That album, I can't think of a more iconic album.
Oh, and it was massive too.
Dude.
I think it's the best-selling live album in history.
Ever.
Yeah.
I wish I had been older when I heard it first, so that I could really have appreciated it.
For sure.
But even as like an 8-year-old kid, or however old I was, 7 when that came out,
when he broke out that wah, wah, wah,
Dude,
wah, when he starts talking with his guitar,
it was like
when you're
magic.
A little kid, man.
It was
Right.
like
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
And then I can remember the 3 albums the first 3 albums I had. I told you this yesterday. It was it was Kiss Alive 1, Frampton Comes Alive, and Fly Like an Eagle by Steve Miller.
Yeah.
And I would listen to those records forever until I found out there were more Kiss albums. And then it was all Kiss all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craziness.
So this special is going to come out on November 8th. They're doing it. Well, they're shooting it, I think, on November 8th in Nashville. The special titled Frampton Comes Alive 50th Hits and More will be taped at Analog at Hutton Hotel in front of a live audience and will air on public television and YouTube. So we have that to look forward to.
I'm seriously excited about that.
Sold 17 million copies worldwide. That's huge.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Frampton never having to do anything.
Right.
The rest of his life.
It's incredible.
When he was 24.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize what a great guitar player he is thought of amongst great guitar players.
Yep.
I knew it was cool. He had the wah-wah pedal, but the Mata Hoople stuff, and Bowie wanted him to play with them. The Stones he was a hot commodity guitar player.
For sure.
So that was a cool story I watched.
Absolutely.
All right, Matt. Thank you. Brad Cox, my man. This was a great show, buddy.
This was a good show.
And listen to me.
time.
I'm going to say it again on yours. I would love to do your podcast.
I would love to have you.
Yeah.
I will tell you the same thing I told Matt the other day. I was a little nervous. I don't really get that nervous.
What were you nervous about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is my 5'3" frame that intimidating, Brad?
No, I just, wanted to come off good. And I had a
Dude,
great
you were
time.
great. No, I really enjoyed you, man. You'll be back. Definitely.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, we do a show every day. And we're at 140 now. You'll probably be in the early 200s, I would imagine.
Oh,
right?
my God.
If we do it time-wise.
Yeah.
Right? That's about what it would be.
For sure.
It's about 5-6 weeks from now, the rate we're going, right?
Something like that.
Figure out the days.
Yeah.
I think
so when the new Skitzo comes out,
when is that?
So we just finished the last track. We literally just released it this morning.
It's out now?
It's out right now.
You're the worst self-promoter I ever heard. So how do people get it, dude?
They can go to Brad.
Oh, is it there?
No, it's actually not.
Okay.
It's on all the streaming platforms, though. But the album is going to come out probably in the new year.
Okay,
we might do one more song. We got 11 songs, brand new original material. It's really cool. The last great record of the 21st century.
I love that title. And by the way, I have a question. I don't know this anymore. When a band puts out an album like you do now, do you just upload it to everything and let people have it for free? What do you do? I mean,
so you hope to monetize it. At one point, licensing was the only way to make music doing this.
Right.
I'm actually going to do vinyl for this.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
good
that's
for you.
great, man.
I want something that people can walk away with, because I feel like when people buy stuff at shows, they just want a piece of you.
Yeah, of course.
They may never put it on a turntable, but I want to sign it and just be proud of it and have it.
Yeah, it's cool to have the artwork and, if you have the lyrics in there, liner notes.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, Brad, thank you so much. Please check out Skitzo Calypso and Brad William Cox with an X.com. Great time, man. And interesting, fascinating guy.
Thank you.
Really
brother.
enjoyed my time with you.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
brother.
man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, everybody else, live tomorrow from Legends of the Fog. Matt, get us out of here, dude.
Yes, sir. Well, listen, also, we're about, I don't know how many subscribers. I think we're like 5 subscribers away from the 1,000 mark. So if you haven't subscribed to us yet, do that. YouTube's our worst platform.
Yeah,
so
just
please
get
help
us to 1,000.
We can actually monetize once we hit 1,000.
I can't wait. We're going to make
10 cents.
They're getting rid of those pennies now.
Ah, dang it, man.
See you guys tomorrow at
Round it
5.
down.
All right, bye, everybody.